Section 5.7, Daily Compounding. Essential question, when does an account with daily compounding begin to earn interest? Interest is compounded daily and added to the account balance. So basically, you compute interest every single day. After you compute interest, you add it in, so the balance for the next day is just a little bit bigger. Example number 1. Suppose you deposit $8,000 in an account that pays 5.5% interest compounded daily. How much interest will you earn in 31 days? You're going to see the table on page 232. There's a larger table in the back of the book, and it would be table A10. It has a small table at the top and a larger table at the bottom. When you're looking at this table A10, oops, let me change colors. The table at the top is always going to be 5.5% interest. So you never really have to worry about the interest rate because they've only chosen one, and they will never do another interest rate for ours, even though in the real world there's lots of different interest values. There's lots of different decimal values that you could use. So they're trying to keep it simple for the book. The table at the bottom will be used on example number 2. Excuse me. So what we do first is we look at the table at the top and we look at 31 days. So the table or the amount that follows that is 1.00468. So you have to have that in your work. What we're going to do after that is multiply it by 8,000. Okay, now the reason that you don't have to do 5.5% interest is because it incorporates the interest rate and the days kind of all into one number, which is the one that I have in the box. So when I multiply, I get 8,037.44. Now that's the total at the end of 31 days. To find the interest, you take your 8,037.44, or what you ended with, and subtract out what you started with. So $37.44. Okay, let's try another one. What if you get a number that has different days, or you get an amount that has it will always have a table value at the top. So let's put it that way. We're not going to do the formula ones, which there probably are. So what we're looking for is we need a number for May 31st. So we're going to look at the table at the bottom. We also need a number for July 1st. So let's do that right now. I'm going to do the second one first. July 1st is a certain number, and May 31st is a certain number. So let's look those up. July 31st is 212. Or July 1st is what we need, is day 182. May 31st is day 151. So we're going to take 182, subtract 151, and you get 31 days. Now remember, we just used the amount for 31 days. It was 1.00468. So we're going to multiply it times our amount, $1,000. And we get 1,468. Okay, again, to find the interest, you're going to take 1,468 and subtract 1,000 off of it. So a whopping $4.68. Okay, so same style, but you have to actually find the number of days. And you could do this on a calendar too, but nobody wants to count 182 days. You'd have to know how many days in January, how many days in February, and you'd have to do it that way, where using this table makes it so much easier. So if you have any questions, let me know.